Morning, Ben here. It's early morning on a Friday, my day off, and this morning we are going to do a bit of truffle training with Buddy, and we're going to go do this in the park. So recently I've been doing it in and around kitchen, in the garden, in this terrace area, you know, hiding bottles that are scented with truffles, and we probably could keep on doing that and get better and better, but he needs to go for a walk, and thought we'd just take him to the park. So watch this video to see how it goes.
Right, we're just going to do a quick warm up in the house.
So, Buddy, head.
So this one has the scent in, this one doesn't. I've obviously put it slightly further ahead so that when he comes through the door, hopefully there's a higher chance that he'll have success, because he'll go straight to that one, hopefully. But if he does go for this one, I'll just ignore it until he goes back to this one and gives it some attention, puts his nose on it, you know, touches it with his foot, whatever. We just want to make winning at home in the kitchen nice and easy, and it should make it a bit better, more successful when we go to the park. So, Buddy, ready? Truffle.
Yes, good boy, bud. Good boy. He was a good one. Good one. No, nothing for that one. Don't get anything for that one. So that was a success. Just before I go down there, I just want to show you what I'm actually taking with me. So in here we've got my bottles, which I ordered off eBay. I'm handling them with a glove because we've stepped up a level and I'm trying to not get my scent on any of these bottles. So in some of these bottles I've got a little tissue paper, a bit of toilet paper actually, just stuffed in there. I made 2 holes in either end, and I just put a couple of drops in the training sessions I've done past, a couple of drops of truffle oil in there, and then I've also put some holes in some empty bottles without the tissue paper and obviously without the scent as well. So we're starting to mix things up a little bit now and hiding some with scent and some without scent, and obviously I'm only rewarding when he picks up on something with the scent. So just because I am feeling like I need to top up the truffle scent, I probably don't. It's probably still plenty strong enough from last time, because dogs' noses are amazing, but just in case, I'm going to do a couple more drops anyway. So that's what I'm going to do now. Let me just get that here. So very old truffle oil that I've had for ages. It was a Christmas present. Shout out to the truffle hunter guys. It's doing a job. I do want to investigate actually, you know, buying some more higher quality. Well, I'm not saying this isn't bad quality, but some testing and some other truffle oils out there and seeing what's going. If anything, ones that's maybe a bit fresher, because this is at least, I don't know, 3-4 years old, which is probably way past it. But we're working with what we've got. So I probably need to put 2 gloves on, or I'll just do this. And then put a drop or 2 of it. I'll just pour it into the... So now I want to hold the bottle without touching it and just put a drop or 2 there. And that is it. There's one. I'm probably going to take, because we haven't done it in the park for a while, I'm probably just going to take 1 scented, 1 not scented. I'm not going to go crazy this morning, so to be fair, that's it. That's all I need to do. Okay, so here with Buddy at the park. This is the first time we've sort of done this with the idea of doing some truffle training, and had a few funny looks on the way down. You know, walking down with my gloves on, a weird green jacket, and you know, bleeds all over my neck. But you know, we'll get there. So what I'm going to do now is just run the video, and in sort of the space over here, just going to do a couple of really simple warm-up drills, and hopefully he gets those. You know, I'm just going to, well, I'll show you what I do. I'll talk you through it as we go. But if he gets it, then I'll sort of increase the difficulty, which we can only get so difficult. I've got one scented bottle and 1 unscented bottle. Obviously, I'm going to start everything just with the scented bottle and just get him warmed up to that. And then if he's going well, I'll introduce the non-scented bottle and add that layer of challenge or difficulty. But we're already increasing the challenge at the moment because we're here, we're out in the park. You know, there's a few other dogs walking about. There's people playing tennis over there.
There's a lot of wind. It's not his normal environment, so he's tempted to do a lot of smelling and stuff. But look at him here. He's lying down, ready and raring to go. The other challenge that we might have is too often we've come to this park and it tends to be tennis ball time. So he's used to tennis ball coming out, within a matter of seconds. So I'm hoping we can switch that to, right, you're going to work a little bit for me first, doing the truffle scent training, and then the tennis ball's in my pocket and that will come out afterwards. So let's give it a go. So step one, loading the gun. Just a basic little warm-up, introducing the scented bottles to his nose and saying the reward marker, yes, and giving him a treat. I normally do this at the beginning of his little training sessions, just to get us going. Put him into training mode. So now, step 2, hiding the scented bottle. So the same bottle, just going to hide it in the rough grass here. We're going to try and aim for sort of 3 successful rounds of this, and treating him with his tennis ball at the end of that if he's successful. So I'm hiding it the first time, and you see me doing a couple of dummy hides with my hand just to throw him off the scent a little bit, because he's looking at everything that I'm doing. I don't want him to just naturally just go to where I last hid the bottle. I want him to use his nose a little bit. In later stages we can get more advanced and do it without him seeing me at all. Now at this point here he does go over the scented bottle, but I don't reward him because he doesn't pour it, he just sniffs it. He sort of looks up at me and goes, "I think I found it, Dad," but haven't quite found it. So I let him continue, let him keep working till he shows me a little bit more behaviour that I'm looking for, which is a little bit more nose, a little bit more pour, and even picking it up with his mouth sometimes. So now I've given him the reward marker and then he gets a treat. So that's round 1. Took a few seconds, but we got there in the end. And now we're going to do the same again, rinse and repeat. So if you just watch me, I hide it. I believe I hide it on this first one here, and then he's not actually watching me, so I think I didn't even bother to do a second dummy placement. But when we get his attention, get him to sit. And then his release command for me is trovolo, which I believe is Italian for find it. So now he's on the scent, and look, there you go, he's pouring it straight away. So I've given him the reward marker straight away and the treat. Now over time I can wait for more behaviours from him that I'm wanting to see him produce, but for now this is really good. It's the first time in the park, so I'm really happy with how this is going at the moment. So I'm just doing a couple more dummy placements. This is the 3rd and final round at this stage, then we'll increase the difficulty. Tail is wagging like crazy. He's obviously having a good time. So he's just exploring a little bit, and I think he's going to come over it right about now. There we go. Pours it, which is sort of the behaviour that I'm looking for at the moment. Him to pour it, indicate back to me, and then here I'm looking for where the tennis ball's hidden in my multi-pocketed jacket. And there he goes. That's his reward. That's his favourite treat on earth, a tennis ball. Step 3, and now I'm going to introduce the same bottle type, but it doesn't have any scent. So I've just hidden the scented bottle there to start with there. And now I'm pulling out my pocket the unscented one, and I'm going to hide that in a similar area. And if he goes over to the unscented one, I'll just not react, and just ignore him basically. So at this point I think I'd go back and I decide to replace the unscented bottle to make it further away from him, just to make it set him up for success a little bit better by placing effectively the scented bottle first. So I think he just misses it on that first little go, which is fine because he's probably not even using his nose at that point. And He's going off on a little wander, which is why I've got the long lead on, just to stop him from going too far. At this point, in and around here, he actually smells the unscented one and completely ignores it. So that was really good behaviour, actually. You know, he sort of acknowledged it, smelt it, and then but didn't indicate, didn't do anything else. And then here he's coming up to the scented bottle in a second now. There we go. And then he gets the ball. So absolutely amazing first truffle training session down in the park. Well, that was good. Oh, very successful, I'd say. And it's the first time I've actually used the tennis ball as a reward for his truffle stuff. So again, just trying to bring that into play and get him used to that, because he is tennis ball mad, and we've built up to that. I've really put tennis ball addiction into his training plan, if you like, and it pays off, because you know, he favours tennis balls over a big bowl of food sometimes, so he'll do a lot for it. And so I think the association tennis ball truffle training will be a really good link to cement in him. So yeah, really happy with that one. Yeah, let me know what you think, and in the comments, and connect with me, reach out, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.